right,
Okay.
so I'm Jeremiah, and we're here with.
Kameelah,
All right, awesome. And how old are you, Kameelah?
60,
60. And then how much weight have you lost since? Because you started January 14th. How much weight have you lost since then?
46 pounds.
46 pounds. And did you think you were going to really lose this weight like this working in this
No,
program? No?
I
No?
was skeptical.
Skeptical, right?
I tried a lot of different things. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is a question we always get asked now, right? Is there any medication you have to take, Ozempic, Manjaro, during this program?
I do not, but can I say this to you? I
Yeah.
did try it, but it didn't work for me. I had all kind of, for me, I know it
Mm-hmm.
works for other people. I
When'd
had
you
all
try
kind of
it?
stomach issues. I wasn't able to go to the bathroom, just to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I did try it. For those of you who might say, well, she never tried it, she never did. I did try it, didn't work for me.
When did you try it? Like during the program or before?
Right before the program.
Oh, right before the program. You had like some bad side effects.
Yes.
And there's no shade to people that take it. We always get
Okay.
asked that. We always get asked that because when we say someone loses 45 pounds in less
Okay.
than 6 months, and someone that's been trying to lose 45 pounds for 10 years and they done tried everything in their mind, they like, well, they must be doing something. Is it like Herbalife? Are we going to make you take all these supplements? Is it like that? No shade on these companies. These questions that we get asked.
Yeah.
Is it like that? Okay.
No, it is not like
Okay.
that.
I got you. Okay. Are we cussing at you and yelling at you? Or are we treating you with
No.
respect?
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay, good. So these are questions we get asked all the time, and of course it's better for people to hear from people that actually done the program than for me or somebody from my team.
Yeah.
And so, how much did you weigh at the beginning, and how much do you weigh right now?
So I weighed 260, and again, a moment of honesty. I was so embarrassed by it that I put down 250. Like that
Mm.
made a difference. Like that's how bad I was.
Yeah.
And I actually had to go. I'd been to the doctor because I was having those bad side effects.
Yeah.
I'd been to the doctor 2 weeks before, and so they weighed me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I showed that to my coach that I was really 260.
Oh
I was too
wow.
embarrassed to put it down.
Oh wow.
And so I'm at 214 right now.
You know what? It's nothing wrong with it. There's people that won't weigh themselves for months because they don't want to know, right? Yeah,
Okay.
and that's all right. Okay,
That's
and
right.
so I would say, what was the thing that made you feel like you needed to get extra help, or even made you feel confident enough to get help to work with us in the first place? That made you feel like, okay, I feel like they might be able to actually help me, especially because you've done a lot of different stuff and it hasn't been long term successful. What was it that you told us like, I feel like I need to work with Jeremiah?
Because I'd come to the conclusion that I just need to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
I tried all the easy, fast stuff
Yeah.
that doesn't last or had bad effects on my body.
Yeah.
So then I figured I just got to do the work, and
Mm-hmm.
the work is I got to write down what I put in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's not too hard to do, and exercise a little bit more.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And you saying it out loud right now probably got on your nerves when someone said it to you. Like, you just need to
Oh
like
yeah,
track what you eat and just move a little bit more. Of course, we made it specific, right? And we are supporting you and we're helping you adjust and navigate. But
absolutely.
I want to talk about some of the limitations you face because I think this will help someone else because we talk to people, DM people all the time. They're like, oh, I'll be ready to start once my ankle heals or my knees messed up right now. I'm going to the doctor. You had a different situation. Talk about your situation and how you were able to kind of navigate it to still lose weight.
Yeah, so you saw me just sit up correctly just a minute ago because when I started, I was fine. Then I started having really bad lower back pain.
Okay.
Went to the doctor. They did X-rays. Um, I'm 60, so I've got some degeneration in my back,
Mhm.
and so some of the workouts just were hard for me to do.
Yeah.
And so it really made me think, okay, I don't want to give up. I do not want to go back to 260. 260, I felt miserable,
Yeah.
couldn't move the way I wanted to move. So what do I do? I'm hearing Jeremiah in my head. I got to look at my food. I got to look at my caloric intake
Mhm.
because I discovered late in life that the caloric intake is really the most important
It's the
thing.
most important
If
thing.
you can figure that out, you can still lose weight. And then I did find other activities. So I still walked. I never gave up walking.
Yeah.
But then I found other things like water aerobics. So it takes a lot of the pressure off your joints and everything. But I continue to walk and I really watch my calories.
Good. And I think when people hear me say like 2 miles a day keeps the belly fat away online, they think I'm like joking, but like that's what y'all are doing, right? Like
That's
you're
exactly
walking
right.
your miles, you're getting your miles done, and you're eating right though. Combinations. I'm like, you gotta stack all three. We can stack all three. We can get this weight off, right? And so that's
That's right.
hundred
That's
percent
right.
true. Okay, good. And then how do you feel now? You're not at your goal 100%, but you've lost some weight. You've lost like a small child off you, like a 6-year-old. How would you say you feel now?
I feel great now, and I'll just tell you a quick story that I told my trainer, who's great, by the way. So
When you say trainer, you're talking about one of my coaches.
yeah,
I want
one
to
of your
make sure that
coaches.
people that are watching know, right?
Oh, no, no, one of your coaches. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. No, 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 one of your coaches
yeah,
for sure. I call her my trainer. So
yeah, yeah. No, she is, and she is.
yeah, yeah. And so, so what I do is I'm in the securities marketing business.
Yeah.
And so we have companies that come in and they want to wine and dine us and everything. And so they took us to, where you have the Mario Andretti, where you go around the track and the fast little cars.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I normally wouldn't do that. I would never feel comfortable at 260. I was always nervous I wouldn't fit in the car. So I figured out something else to do. I'd make sure that the food was right. I'd sit at the table, but I did it. I got in the car with everybody else.
Oh,
Had
that's
space,
awesome.
by the way, wiggle room. And so while everybody was driving, having fun, they didn't realize that was monumentous to me.
Yeah.
That I felt comfortable enough to do that. So I enjoyed a day with my coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
That normally I probably would have stepped up. No, guys, I got to go home, and all those things that happen when you're obese. You think of ways out of situations. I didn't have to do that. That was huge for me. So when you ask me how I'm feeling, I'm feeling great. I'm moving great. Again, water aerobics has done great things
For
me
you.
and my joints. And then it's changing my life. Something that I probably would have not done and missed.
Yeah.
I was able to be there and enjoy it with my coworkers.
Stop living your life limited, right? Take care of your
That's
health. You could do other stuff. You don't have to start worrying about when you travel, when you're getting clothes, when you're doing stuff, spend time with your
That's right.
family. Just like I've been saying lately, I was like, this weight loss journey thing is not supposed to last forever. Like people say it's a marathon, but it's like marathons end. Eventually, you're supposed to get to the finish line so you can like
Right.
move on with your life. Like
Right.
it shouldn't be like always like, oh, I'm just trying to lose some weight. Like how many years are we going to be doing this for? Can we be done with it so you can do the next thing? Like, can you enjoy your life a little bit? Can it just be
Right.
like you're just healthy now and you're just taking care of
Right.
yourself? What would you say to someone out there that's 160? Because when we met, you're like, do you help people that are in 60? Because you keep talking about people in their 50s. Can you help them? I'm like, no, we can help you for sure. We've had clients that are in 60s. What would you say to someone that's struggling with their weight, that feels like maybe their age is a hindrance, they've tried everything? What would you say? Maybe it's just some words of motivation, but also like about giving it another try, right? Especially because you can get, try so many times. You might be trying for 20 years and you still haven't had it. You might just be like, this is the body God want me to have. What would you say, motivation wise?
It's not over.
Mm-hmm.
It's not over till it's over. Every day you wake up is another opportunity.
Yeah.
Another opportunity to be a better you.
Yeah.
So I like this plan because if you're 50 or you're 60 and you're thinking, oh God, I don't want to go to another class, right? Where they've got you, pumping iron and doing all this stuff. Because maybe at 60, you don't feel like you want to do that anymore. You don't have to do that with this plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's great, but you don't have to do that with this plan to lose weight and feel better. Walking, we do it every day.
Yeah.
Build up to 2 miles. When I first started, I was walking a third of a mile. I didn't tell anybody, but I could only do a third of a mile. I built up.
Yeah.
And then your caloric intake, just those two can help you lose weight without having to do a bunch of other stuff. You can do it, but you don't have to.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think the last thing I want to ask is maybe some non-scale victories. You did share one with the ride. Are you sleeping better? Are you moving around better? Is your energy better? Have you been back to the doctor? Talk to me about that stuff.
Yeah. So my doctor is I have high blood pressure, so we should have talked about that.
Yeah.
Especially at 260, that's not a surprise, high blood pressure. So the weight I'm losing, and if I keep going the way I'm going, and I see him again in August, we're gonna start cutting me off my blood pressure.
Oh yeah, you should be able to get off of that for sure.
That is huge.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe others have, but in my family, once people get on that stuff, they never get off.
Nah, you
So
should be you
for
should be
me
off.
to
Yeah,
even hear my doctor talk about you keep going, we're going to work on getting you off.
yeah,
That's huge. Sleeping much better. I would sleep but wake up all during the night.
yeah.
Once I'm asleep, I'm asleep, and I wake up a lot more
Rested.
refreshed, and I feel better when I get out of the